Greetings, it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to Retro Ranking, where it's more about the songs than the albums. And today we're going to do one on one of my favourite blues rock bands. It's them little old boys from Texas. It's the fantastic ZZ Top. I only saw them once back in, I think, must have been on the Recycler tour, and it was a great show. Now this band, of course, were formed in 1969, and for 51 years it was the same lineup of Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard, and the late and great Dusty Hill. He was just incredible. I think now we've got Francis doing a fine job. I love Francis. He's got all that hair and then glasses. I saw a clip of him playing a bass that's got about 30. He's got about 9 strings on it. It's a huge wide neck. But of course, I know more for their hats and sunglasses and the long beards. So Francis sort of steps into that. This is more of a explosion, thing. And Billy, of course, he used to appear in Bones. Yes, as a rock star. He played Angela. Played her dad. Great stuff. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about my favourite songs by ZZ Top. So I tried to pick them from all over the career. So I did, and I think I'm quite happy with this. It's probably one of the most ones I've been really happy with. So coming in at number 10, we go to for 2012. It's quite a modern track off the Blast album La Futura, and it's a track called Heartache in Blue. Well, I just love this. It's got a gravelly Billy voice and some dirty riffs. This is when they went back to doing grungy, dirty riffs. Of course, it's got a killer bass line from Dusty. Just a great track that I have a lot of fun with. I'll do like that. Okay then, coming in at number 9, we get a 1994. This sort of period is the bit that I've always been sort of with ZZ Top, but now and again on some of them albums they come up with some great tracks. Now this was a single and it got to number 15 in the UK, only got 124 in America, and it's Pincushion. Now I think this is when I saw them, because they did play this. It's brilliant. I love that electronic bit at the beginning, and then you get that great drift. Frank's drumming on this is brilliant. I love this track. Fantastic. Okay, coming in at number 8. Now this is probably the track that really made them big here in Britain. It was from 1983. Top 10 single for them. Only got to 37 in the US. And it's Gimme All Your Lovin' from the Eliminator. The beginning of this, Frank's drumming is brilliant. And I suppose you've sort of heard the odd track by ZZ Top that we heard. We'll talk about a bit later. But this is the one that really did it for everyone. And it's a great video as well. Them 3 videos are quite fun from the Eliminator. Okay, number 7. Now this goes back to 1972 and the Rio Grande Mud album, and it's a great blues number called Sure Got Cold After the Rain Came In. Now Rio Grande Mud was the 3rd album I ever brought. I obviously Eliminator was first. I can't remember what was second, but this was definitely number 3. And I just love this. It's one of my favourite songs on the album. It's a great blues number. Billy's guitar playing is fantastic on this. It's a great story as well. It's fantastic. Okay, number 6 and number 5, because you can't have one without the other. We go to 1973, to my favourite album by ZZ Top, Tres Hombre. And number 6 is Waiting for the Bus. Classic. Dusty's bass line is brilliant, and the harmony between Dusty and Billy is brilliant. And at number 5, you just can't have one without the other, and it's Jesus Just Left Chicago and Bound for New Orleans. These two should be just stuck together. They're just great. Great opening to a great album. Okay, coming in at number 4, we go to 1999 now. A single they released over here called, got to number 37, and it's probably one of the best tracks of this sort of smoothie sound that they were trying to, be more commercial. And it's the brilliant My Head's in Mississippi. It's goes back to them early days. There's a great riff on here. It is probably the best track of this period. I love this track. Okay, the drums still sound very smoothie, but it's just the riffs in this. They're powerful, and it's boogie. It's proper boogie. And that's what I like about it. Okay, top 3. God, this was tough. I nearly said the number 3 song as well, didn't I? So, coming in at number 3, a single they released in America from 1975, and it's Tush. Classic, great riff. Love the vocal on this. Dusty. His backing vocal is killer on this. Brilliant track. I love Frank's drumming on this. A fine song. Coming in at number 2. Go to 1976 now on the T-Jazz album. And the brilliant El Diablo. Got one of the classic Dusty Hill bass lines on it. Doon 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 doon. It's got that Mexico feel to it. It's a great story as well. Billy absolutely sings that brilliant. But number 1 from 1973 got to number 41 as a single in the US, and it's that one that starts off with the little taps on the side of the drums from Frank, and that bluesy riff that everyone knows, and it's La Grange or The Nice Girl. It's one of the great blues tracks ever. To me, it's just brilliant. It's iconic. I love this track. It sounds great live. Everyone and a lot of people cover this, but it's not that. But it's that tapping at the beginning. That beginning is just, you hear that and you think of Texas. Great, and that's why it's my number 1. Okay, I have got some honourable mentions. You have to. So what's my first one? Right, my first one is probably the first track that I ever heard by ZZ Top. It's from 1980. It's released as a single in America, got to number 89, and it's Cheap Sunglasses. First track I ever heard by ZZ Top. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't make my top 10, just missed out, but I had to mention it because if it weren't for this song, I wouldn't have really got into them. I do like that middle bit with the guitar tones from Billy. Fantastic. Okay, my next one is a single that is off Tres Hombre, and it didn't chart anywhere. And it's Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. How this didn't get in even in America. What were you thinking, America? This is a great track. I just love the bass line from Dusty. one of the best bass players, blues best players you ever come across. Okay, my last one is from 1975, and it's off the album Fandango, and it's actually one of the studio tracks from that, and it's my favourite track, one of my favourite tracks on the album, and it's the Blue Jeans Blues. Whoa, what a track. Some great guitar work here from Billy. He's a legend. He's 70, what, I think he's 73, 74, and he's still churning out some great music, even though they haven't made anything for a little while. But performance, he's still got it, and this is one of them tracks that sums up Billy's guitar playing. So there we go. Some love for a great band from Texas. I do love this band. I can't deny that. Anyway, that's all for today. But we'll be back tomorrow. It's Marathon Day. We've got another request, another band just like last week, Sonic Youth. I didn't know much about. Tomorrow we're going to have a look at the Flaming Lips, another band that made some weird and wonderful stuff. So I'm looking forward to that one. I do look forward to these bands that I don't know much about. I really enjoy doing them for you. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.